So counsel, is this going to be a jury trial?
Judge, we have a preliminary issue.
Yes.
So I had talked to Mr. Medellin. Apparently, his wife is in discussions with, I guess, Ernie Acevedo about hiring him.
Mhm.
I said, you have every right to do that. I'll file a motion to withdraw. He's not happy with my services. He believes I am an arm of the DA's office, helping to prosecute.
But they have their own arms. So here's the thing. You're here today for a plea deadline date. So today is your plea deadline date. Either you're accepting or coming to an agreement with the state or not. Let me explain to you things about attorneys. And I'm not allowed to say, hey, an attorney is a great attorney or not a great attorney. I'm just not allowed to do that. But this is what I will tell you. Your attorney cannot force the state to give you what you want. If you want your case dismissed, yes, your attorney can bring information to the state, perhaps show them why the case should be dismissed. But the state could still say, no, we're not dismissing it. So he can't force them. He doesn't walk around with dismissals in his back pocket and just saves them for whoever he wants to give them to. And the state will make an offer. The defense can go back with the state and say, hey, my client will not accept this offer, but my client is willing to accept another offer, which would be a counter offer. And the state could say, you know what? No, we're not accepting your counter offer. We're not moving from where we are. So your question today is, do you want a jury trial or not? Because your plea deadline date is today.
So you're saying that he has a right to, he's obligated to speak for me, and that's what I'm saying, that I need an attorney because he refused to speak on my counter offer or anything like that.
No, excuse me, just 1 second. I am sure because attorneys ethically must present offers to the state. So you're trying to say that this attorney didn't present your counter offer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, let's do that right now to be sure for you that he has presented the counter offer. Mr. Maurer, if you could go to the state and tell them what his counter offer is. I'm assuming you've already done that, but if you could just do that one more time for me, please.
I will be happy to do that.
All right, thank you. So have a seat. He's going to go to the state with your counter offer. All right, have Mr. Medellin come down, please. All right. Christopher Medellin, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right. So today is your plea deadline date. Do you want a jury trial or a bench trial?
I'm trying to see if I can get a different court appointed counsel.
No. This is your court appointed attorney. So do you want a bench trial or a jury trial? Or have you all reached an agreement?
As I conferred with Duffy, he extended a new offer. I conveyed it to my client, let him read the file, aware of the discovery. I generously support his motion to get a new lawyer. I'm sure there are many better than me in the courthouse. And
I disagree with that.
To be effectively represented. So if the court wants to appoint somebody else, I
No.
will not be here.
No. Court will not be appointing you a new attorney. This is your attorney. If you want another attorney, you'll need to hire one. So my question for you, today is your plea deadline date. Have you reached an agreement? If you have not reached an agreement, then your plea deadline will have expired and your next setting is going to be a jury trial or either bench trial.
I mean, I have a little bit of time to hire an attorney in.
All right, your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not consider any plea bargains in this case without good cause. All right, do you want a bench trial or jury trial?
Jury trial.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you can give them a jury trial date, it should be short. It's a robbery. So I'm thinking, including jury selection, what, 2 days?
Well, there's a robbery, felon possession of firearm.
Okay, I just have the robbery. Is there another case? Let me see. That may be on a different docket for a different day. So Norma, 3 days, jury trial. All right, you're coming back on September 23rd for your jury trial date. Your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not accept any plea bargain agreements in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plead open to the court. And Mr. Duffy, could you do an acknowledgement of discovery,
I'll
please?
get that right now, Judge.
Thank you.
23rd is for board hour.
Yes. All right. And if you do hire an attorney, you need to let them know they need to be ready for trial on September 23rd. Do you understand? All right, thank you. Mr. Meyer, once you sign the acknowledgement,
Okay,
then you're excused with regards to Mr. Medellin.
thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, who are the parties on David Alonso Saldivar? All right. State what is happening with this case?
Judge, we do have a proposition for the
Yeah.
court that would resolve everything, but it would include a withdrawal and an alternate amends for conditions to address certain issues, but it would take care of all of defendants.
And what are you all requesting with the alternate amendment?
For state ISF, inpatient address substance abuse issues.
And I believe that you were going to extend first.
There would be an extension proposed as well. And we have spoken with probation about this. For today's contested, this arrangement would allow for probationer to address these issues in a sense that the state would not be able to achieve today.
Ms. Abrams? On Mr. Saldivar? Yes. Thoughts?
I did speak with Duffy on Friday, and we felt like that was the best thing to do at this point.
All right, who's the complainant on the new case?
If the state may.
To answer that question, are the complainants on the new number ones for family violence were his parents and sister.
And what are their names? What's your parents' names?
David, Elizabeth, and my sister's Angela.
And your sisters who?
Angela.
Also, Florida.
So what is going on with him? Does he have mental health issues?
Yes, Your Honor, you and initially when he started probation, he's getting toward the end of that. But when you started probation, you originally ordered DDRF. However, he was bounced out of that. They was not qualified for whatever reason. And his family does want him to have. They understand that he has problems with substances and things.
Okay, you're trailing off.
Sorry.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Mr. Saldivar understands that he has, and his family understands that he has substance problem use treatment. Also.
All right, so I don't know how state ISF probation, how is that going to address mental health issues?
I'm more focused on the substance abuse
Mhm.
factor of it. I don't know necessarily
Does it sound about it?
mental health issues. He has been or was on at one point in time to make caseload. I
Mhm.
was just reviewing that.
I mean,
Angela.
Would felony drug court take him or no? Because they have their dual diagnosis program.
referral.
All right.
I think perhaps, Your Honor, Mr. Saldivar does have some anxiety issues. I think perhaps that the family thought that behavior may be more mental health related. However, it was, those instances were all related to the influence.
All right. So if he has anxiety issues, I don't know how he's going to do well in ISL. Because I'm writing a different program than what you all have come up with. And if he has anxiety, then I don't know how he's doing at the jail. If he has anxiety, I don't know how he's going to do in ISF. So that's something that they can address in their dual diagnosis program if they accept him.
Yes, Your Honor, you're talking about the felony drug court?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, Mr. Saldivar does want treatment for his issues. It has been a little bit of a struggle for him being in jail. He's mentioned that, but he's working with the situation. We're just trying to tailor it so that he's able to get the help he needs, if family wants.
Okay, you keep trailing off.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
And I
Sometimes I
can't
get
hear.
too loud.
No, you're not loud at all. You're trailing. You start here and then you go down and I can't hear the rest of it.
I apologize, Your Honor. We were just trying to tailor the situation so that he's able to get some. He's never had the proper intake treatment, and we were going to try to tailor the situation to find.
Oh, felony drug court will tailor the situation if he is accepted. I mean, here are your choices. Your choices are the state wants to withdraw the motion. They want to alternate amend your conditions. So the only thing that's going to end up happening is either you're going to get accepted in a felony drug court, you're not going to be released from custody, or either you're going to ISF and you're not going to be released from custody. So that's it. Now, if you want to, the state can proceed. You can plead to true to one of the violations and the court will hear if they have come to an agreement. But otherwise, your probation today is getting extended for 2 years. That's what's going to happen. If they're withdrawing and they want to alternate amend, it's going to be extended for 2 years. You're going to remain in custody. You're going to be referred to felony drug court while you're in custody. And then if they don't accept you, you're going to go to ISF. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to be put on GPS and there's not going to be any in-person contact with David or Elizabeth or Angela. And you're not going to be living with David, Elizabeth, or Angela.
And Your Honor, if the family contacted me to get an affidavit for change to no harmful or injurious,
No,
no.
because we're here. And in this motion to revoke, it has terroristic threat ×3. And I'm assuming that's involving his family members. And then there's also an interfering with emergency request for assistance, which means somebody was on the phone, allegedly calling 911, and you stopped them from doing that. So, no. Or if those are going to be the court's conditions, or if you want to be revoked, you can plead true to something and the court will revoke you.
I don't believe we have any objections, Your Honor.
All right. So probation. Then the state is asking that the MTR be withdrawn. He's going to be extended for 2 years. And in custody, I want a referral to felony drug court first. And if not accepted, then the referral to ISF. And then, are you employed? Were you previously employed?
I'm working as I'm a painter. I'm doing odd jobs around. That could
All right.
then find filed employment could do the transportation.
All right. Via bus.
It doesn't go up to burning. I mean, it gets a company. It's complicated.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing. This is what people have to understand. I understand when people don't have transportation. I understand when people, the via bus doesn't run to certain locations. I myself, and I've had family members, guess what? When they didn't have a ride, They timed what time they needed to be at work and they walked. I mean, are we living in a society where we say we don't have a ride, via bus doesn't come here, so therefore I cannot work? I would love to do that, not work and still be able to afford to live like I want to live. Everybody needs to get a job. So there's going to be partial GPS for employment, waive fees,
Your Honor.
and that will be upon release. Is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
I have nowhere else to live with my family,
Not going to happen.
I don't know where else to go.
Felony drug court, if you're accepted, if you're honest with them, they will accept you and they will help you find housing. Do you understand? And there's to be no in-person contact with David, Elizabeth, and Angela Aguilar. I'm sorry, Angela Saldivar. And the reason why I'm doing that is because this could have really turned into something completely different. And then you would have been here for something that's more serious than just a terroristic threat. Once you are stabilized, then your attorney can always reapproach the court and I'll reconsider lifting it and making it no harmful or injurious.
Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else you need?
Can I speak to them?
Sure. Yes. You just can't have in-person contact. That means that you can't go to the house. You can't see them face to face. You understand? But you can call them on the phone. You can even, and I say face to face, you can even do a video conference with them, but you are not to see them in person. Do you understand? All right.
And just for the record, Your Honor, I should mention that as part of the agreement to agree to extend the probation, the state's going to be fine with Smith-Delany. 2025 CR 008047.
All right. Once they give me the dismissal, I will sign it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else you need? Yeah, now's the time.
You can always call me too. You can always call me too. I'm
All right.
good. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. And if you ever need anything, let probation know. And if you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.